Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you see are from this deck. So, Sagittarius, your reading today is very, very connected to yesterday's reading that I did for Scorpio, where this intention of closing the eyes and refusing to see something came through for the first time, right? For Scorpio, it was necessary because they needed that time to process all of the information that they were receiving in order to stir their own emotions. For you, I feel like you're refusing to see love. It feels like you're refusing to see what makes your heart happy. It feels like you're refusing your own wishes. It has a connection because Scorpio was not allowing themselves to dream. And I feel like it's not like you're not allowing yourself to dream. I feel like you have very, it's like you have very intensely decided that dreaming brings burdens, brings kind of like this death moment of, it's kind of like it's close to the loss of innocence that was coming yesterday, but for you it's kind of the opposite. It's almost like you don't want to risk something that you don't know exactly what is going to look like on the other side, which I want to say that is love, like pure love, almost like love that is completely separated from any sort of illusion, right? Or just like this imaginary contemplative scenario in your mind, right? It's like it feels like you have been going down a path that felt like it was endless, like this type of longing, this type of yearning for something and not having this wish fulfillment. So always like ending in a dead road, let's say. It's like, or in a dead road that feels like there is no way to go next unless you decide to die, let's say, right? A symbolic death of like letting go of all of the past burdens so that you can actually dive into love. So for now, it feels like you're actively refusing to see love because we're beginning with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords was a card that was very prominent in Scorpio's reading as well. And it's interesting because the card that came together with the Two of Swords in that reading was the World card, which in fact is the card that is underneath your Two of Swords today, right? So that's the reason why I'm saying it's like these two readings are very deeply connected. There is a twist to it, right? Because I feel like here, there is not like this loss of innocence. It's almost like you're refusing to see love. You're refusing to believe in your wishes. Like, allow yourself to dream as well, but go so far in your dream that you dream big. It's like, it feels like right now, Sagittarius, you are limiting your dreams. You are playing small, especially because we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is you making yourself small, right? But the next card, as I said, being the central card here, is the World. So it's kind of like you have the ability, I feel like, maybe you have your third eye very, very open, so it's easy for you to have the bigger picture of things. It's almost like you can travel to distant places, almost like what is that word? Remote viewing. Like you can remote view anywhere in the planet. Therefore, you can go places. You can dream big. It's like you don't depend on flights or logistics to go places. It's like you can use your mind, you can use your third eye, but it's like you're refusing to use that psychic ability of yours, right? It's like you're choosing to play small, to, I feel like it's almost like you it's not like you're trying to hide, but it's almost like you're telling yourself, Sagittarius, like, what difference does one person make in the world, right? It's like you're feeling too small in such a big world. So it's kind of like you're in this mode of devastation, which is interesting because the card that is beneath the Page of Pentacles, being the Nine of Wands, is this devastated path. This is the first time that I've ever seen the Nine of Wands like that. I've always seen the Nine of Wands as a hopeful path for people who are able to see, so seers like yourself, but you're now refusing to see the beauty in this path of flowers. It's like you're seeing the mud and you're staying in the mud. It's like you are okay with playing small in this devastating world, this devastated path. So it's the two, right? It's like this devastating state, right? Because it's almost like the world is already in this devastating state. So what difference does one person make? It's like, what difference am I going to make in this whole picture? So you're saying, I don't want to look at it, right? So here's the twist. It's like Scorpio didn't want to look at their world because they needed to take some time off. For you, it's almost like you feel like it's like your presence here is not, it's not going to make any difference. But I want to say it is. Right? It is. It's like you have this unique ability of seeing, but you are putting like that blindfold, right? It's almost like it's like maybe you're the word that is coming through is like you're being petty, right? I don't know exactly what that means in this context, but it feels like almost like, you know when a child makes a tantrum because they're not seeing what they want, they are not getting what they want, they don't have the attention of their parents or whatever it is, right? Or simply they don't know how to deal with their own emotions. They don't know how to deal with their own gifts, right? It's like there's a lot that they're learning, so they just, it's like it's their way of expressing, it's their way of putting it all out there, right? So I feel like this is more or less what I'm feeling with this Page of Pentacles. It's like you're actively playing small. Maybe you're feeding yourself like habits that just keep you small. I don't know how to explain that. It's almost like, it's like, how there are a few substances like that, like actively close your third eye, right? It's like I'm thinking of the toothpaste. I can't remember the name of the substance. In Portuguese, it's flúor. I don't know what's the name of that in English. So it's almost like you're choosing to. It's like your choices are actively closing your third eye, right? Because it's like if you were to open it, it's like you would have this sense of, contemplating the bigger picture. It's like you would, astral travel, you would remote view. It's like you would just have this freedom, but it's kind of like it feels like you're angry because now we have another page, but it's the Page of Wands followed by the Nine of Wands. So this devastating path that feels endless. It's kind of like your insistence in playing small. And it's like feeding yourself habits that are not being the proper conduit for your creativity, for your creative force, right? Because the Page of Wands is very creative. And it's almost like that you have something special, right? I often say that the Page of Pentacles has this seed that holds so much potential. And I mean, coming with the World next, right? It's like, what I'm hearing is like, at last you figure out how much potential you're carrying, right? But it's kind of like you're insisting in using all of this burst of creation of like all of your potential in a devastating way. It's almost like you're not creating, right? You're not allowing yourself to dream big. Now we have the Nine of Cups. So because you're saying, what difference is one person going to make in the world? It's almost like you're telling yourself, your presence doesn't matter in the world. But I so believe that is not true. It's like you're refusing to see your gift. You're refusing to open your eye, your third eye, your inner vision, your psychic ability that would enable you to make a huge difference in the world if you were just, daring to dream bigger than you've ever before. I feel like it's like maybe since you were a child, it's like you already had this natural ability of, seeing yourself as, making big things, right? For the world, for the collective. But perhaps because every time that you wanted to create something, it's like you got angry, you got petty, right? It's like you put on this tantrum. It's like you were just angry at the world. This is the feeling that I have. It's almost like you were angry at the world, right? But really, you weren't angry at the world. It's like you were angry at yourself for this never-ending path of suffering and burdens and refusing to see the beauty in the mud, right? It's like you were making your life so much harder by playing small because you were refusing to dream big. I mean, Sagittarius, it's like you're ruled by Jupiter, right? It's like you're meant to, expand. You're meant to break free, to break through, to go beyond the limits, to go beyond the edge, to explore the unknown, right? You are the explorer. Why aren't you exploring? This is the feeling that I have. Why aren't you, and I'm not just saying like, go and travel, right? I mean, don't do anything that you don't feel like doing because of a tarot reading. Right? Trust yourself. But what I'm seeing in the cards is if you don't have the finances, right? The resources, the physical stuff, it's like allow yourself to see that with your third eye open, which is now blocked, intentionally blocked, it's like you can travel and you can make a difference. It's almost like if you allow yourself to create something and see the beauty in this path, it's almost like you bring this transformation within you. This is part of your potential, right? We're ending with a death door. So it's like you are refusing to go there because I feel like, this never-ending path felt like almost like every time that you wanted to create something that you dared to dream and go in a specific direction, it's like you always ended up in this dead end, right? So for you, it's almost like, okay, so what is the point of continuing moving on, believing in my dreams if I always end up in this dead end? But that's the thing. I feel like this time, you see how the door is slightly open? I feel like this time, this is not a dead end. It is a threshold. It is like this death and rebirth type of ending, but it's also a beginning because the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So dare to dream big. Don't hold yourself back because I feel like here, it's almost like you're putting the blinders. What is the name of those things that horses use? Blockers, blinders, whatever that is. It's like, you're limiting your vision. Literally, it's like you're seeing yourself as, a child or like, just one individual in a sea of humans, right? In this collective. So it's like you're just accepting that you're small, that, your presence is indifferent, that it's like, you being here and creating, it's like it's not going to make a difference. But please stop believing that. Please. It's like it's not helping you, it's hurting you. Right? It's like it's almost like it's not going to help you with believing that, you can have your dreams fulfilled. But it's like you need to go to the end. It's almost like you have been coming to dead ends, but every time it's like you bump onto a wall, and because of that, it's like you turn back and you say to yourself, well, that didn't work, so I might as well just go back to my small life, right? But Sagittarius, please hear me out. This is something that I'm feeling like inside my heart. It's like believe in your dreams and dare to dream big. Dare to dream big, because on the other side, it's like it's so close. Oh my God. My heart is like pounding, and it's like it's just tight, because I feel like, well, going through this threshold can be like this pinch point, can be like this fear threshold that Sen talks about so much. It's like, yes, a part of you has to die, but it's like it's this part. It's the part that you felt like it was never going to end. It's like this endless going to dead ends, right? Always ending up in dead ends. That was the never-ending story. But at some point, it's almost like when you surrender to dreaming big, to not putting the blinders, to not putting the limits to your vision, right? Not blinding yourself, not blocking yourself. It's like you're going to free. It's like there is this one special, unique dream among all of the others. And it's almost like the others were kind of like, it's like they had this role of creating like this cushion zone, this, what is the word? It's like preventing all of this energy, this very heavy, burdensome energy, to contaminate this precious one dream, which is here on the other side, but it's free from all of the other dreams that were just there to protect this one dream, if that makes sense. I know that this is very abstract, but it's like there is one that is closest to your heart. That is the one that made my heart just pound and just, feel like there is this tight squeeze, because this is the passing through the door. It's like the dead ends that you have been through, or the ones that you had to go and turn back to, it's like adjust your journey, adjust your route. It's like that's because it's like it was always meant to be through the Nine of Cups and not through the Nine of Wands that you would eventually come to the point of having this actual death and rebirth, because it's like you were only ending up in dead ends. You see, it's like you were always meeting death, let's say, symbolically speaking. I don't feel like it's an actual death, right? But it felt like a death, because it's almost like it took you nowhere. So you always had to turn back and go back to this main course, let's say. But the main course was draining you, right? It was making you feel small. It was bringing all of this rage, all of this anger, right? And that's how you were expressing all of this creative force. But the moment that you realize that if you've had like this one special dream that you were playing small, that you didn't believe, it's almost like you were, in a sense, prioritizing manifesting or believing in other dreams because they were more attainable, because they were more reachable, let's say. But if you dare to dream big, like really big, it's like, imagine like the size of, I don't know, like an ant to the cosmos. This is how small I feel like you were feeling, right? But it's like I do feel like Sagittarius. It's like you are here to make a difference in the world for the collective. So the more you were not believing in that, it's like the more you were just feeling like you're useless or indifferent. It's like you cannot see the beauty, therefore the world is, a very harsh place. It's like you don't mind dying, almost like that, right? But this death is not like an actual death that you're just giving up. This is the type of death that brings surrender to this wish fulfillment that is just on the other side. So this is the part that you perhaps couldn't see because you were refusing to see love. It's like you didn't dare to open this door. You didn't dare to come to this place because you were always choosing the dead ends of the Nine of Wands instead of this death door, right, of the Nine of Cups. Because you know that once you cross through this death door, it's like what you're going to find is the Ace of Cups, So it's like you're not going back to the same old route, to the same old path like you did before. It's not like you're going to, bump onto a wall and then you're going to have to go back to the same old life, the same old small life. It's like you're here to create something very potent, but you need to channel that creative force into something really big, which seems to be kind of like this very powerful love, right? Whatever lies inside your heart, this is your true heart's desire. Allow yourself to meet it on the other side of this death door. So, Sagittarius, I know that this was an intense one, but I mean, my only intention here is to really encourage you to be the size that you are, to dream big, to be the Sagittarian force that you are. It's like you are making a difference already for the collective. So believe in that. Believe in this one true love is what I'm hearing. Believe in this heart's desire that has been protected while you were traveling down a path that was only beating you up, I feel like. But it's like now this is something so definite, I feel like, but also like this ultimate surrender that you're not going to have to go back to the old small life, restricted life. It's like you're going to be able to feel something so pure that it's like it doesn't really matter if you're blocking your eyes, your inner vision. It's like the power of this love that is right on the other side of the door. It's like it just hits hard in the heart space. So this is something that it's like even if you have your eyes closed, it's like it's just undeniable. It's just something so big. It's like this is what dreaming big means, right? It's like when you feel the desire that you cannot contain inside your heart, and it's just going to be expressed in such a creative way that you already have the potential to create, right? So I am going to pull more cards for you, Sagittarius, as well as the astrological runes in the extended reading. So I truly hope that this was helpful in any way, encouraging in any way. If you want to join me in the extended reading, I'll leave the link down here below. I'll love to see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.